Warning, the views in this program are based on the opinions of hosts and guests. We are four friends who like to sit around and talk about a variety of topics. This show may be political in nature and may appear one-sided if no one of opposition joins in on the conversation. We try to find common ground on sometimes sensitive topics. So grab a beverage of your choice and let's have a conversation.
Why don't you go home and cry to your granny? Dolph, tie up the brat. Lisa, hold the book. Vincent, get the truck. And Keith, darn it, change your name, please. That's not scary, and I'm embarrassed to say it. Boris, try that. Keith, oh, watch out for Keith.
So that was our
They just said Four Stories sucks. It did not.
Four Christmases?
Yes, it was a good movie, Dad.
It was good. It was funny.
It's hilarious.
But so all right.
Uh-oh.
So there's two different types of movie. If you like, there's your comedies, and then there's your serious Christmas stories.
Like It's a Wonderful Life, so not in the same realm as Four Christmases.
No, and the one
it is. How did you know? The original, though, the Dr. Seuss one.
Right. I agree with that.
Cartoon
that is the best one.
With the puppy dog.
My favorite Christmas movie of all time, I'm surprised didn't make it on there, was National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. You're gonna tell me that's a stupid movie too?
It is so stupid.
It's funny.
It was a little bit funny.
As far as Christmas comedies go,
it was a little bit funny.
I think that's top.
Oh yeah, Home Alone. Those were hilarious.
Yeah, and they were okay. You think Home Alone was funnier than National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation? What's wrong with you?
Really?
Seriously, you really thought Home Alone was funnier?
Yes. You're also looking at different ages, though.
No, I get that.
Shitter's Fall. Yes, the Shitter's Fall. John, is that because you have a cousin like that? Is that because you have a cousin like that or something, and that's why it's funny to you?
No, it's just a funny movie.
It's the cat that's on fire that's stuck to grandma and the tree catches on fire.
The family's arguing, somebody trying to make Christmas perfect. It's not perfect. Shit falls apart. I
don't know if we ever lived that life, though.
But that's what's funny about it, because you can relate to a lot of it.
I don't, though.
How do you relate to Home Alone?
It's just hilarious. I don't. It's funny. He does have a cousin
Eddie. Oh, that's great.
Place in Chicago. It's a classic for Christmases. It's not a traditional Christmas movie. It's just funny.
Again,
traditional Christmas movies are going to be your oh my God, I'm having a stroke. It's a Wonderful Life, Christmas Story, stuff like that. Like those are your traditional.
Christmas Carol. Yeah.
Yes, Christmas Carol. Oh, Christmas Carol. Was that one on there? Okay.
Yeah, we talked about that. That's why I said which version of
that. But a Muppet Christmas.
So I think I think your Christmas movies can be separated into different categories.
Dad says National Lampoon had lime jello.
They did.
We got to go back and look. Did they really?
Aunt Edna. No, not Aunt Edna. What the hell was that? God, what was the aunt's name? The one.
The lady who brought the cat. And
then she brought the cat
wrapped up or whatever.
Oh. God, I can't think of her name. Shit. Escaped my mind here. Yeah, it was funny. She wrapped up the cat. She wrapped up the cat and she wrapped up the lime jello.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was funny.
I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I'm gonna have to go back and watch and see if it has my stuff in it.
Maybe we probably should have saved this episode till John and Wendy were back, huh?
That's what they get for going to Texas. Wow. That's what you get.
So anyway, I don't necessarily agree with that list of movies.
Will be a little bit.
I think we should come up with our top 10 list of movies. What do you think? And present them next week.
I don't have 10.
We don't, between us, our top 10. between you, me, Wendy, and John.
We're gonna fight over it though.
So we fight over it. It'd be fun. It'd be entertaining. We'll build our top 10 list right here on the show live.
Oh crap!
I like that. I like that idea.
Okay. Apparently that's what you're doing. Y'all bring your lists.
All right, let's do some news of the week.
Okay.
Before we get back onto this topic again. No, we got more.
Got this. So this PSA for this week is actually a little bit more on the unusual side. So the headline
Unusual
reads,
how?
The headline reads, bacon. And I put,
Wendy likes it already.
Got my bacon on here. So bacon can cure nosebleeds.
How?
That's what I was
The,
just
the medical professional over there is going, what?
Well, I know the enzymes in meat help with bruising.
So it says, according to a study conducted by Ian Humphreys and his team, bacon can quickly and effectively treat a nosebleed by serving as a nasal tampon.
Oh, yeah, I just shove a tampon in there. Why waste your bacon?
Right?
Well, that is true that they do that on the battlefield sometimes. So,
I mean, I've done that on the soccer field with kids, but why would you waste your bacon?
one must plug the
You did on
bleeding
the
nostril
soccer
with a
field? No,
piece
never
of
mind.
cured pork. And the
Yes, they
let me
and
around
it
children.
must be, and the important part is it must be uncooked.
That's a waste of bacon.
Right?
Well, I hate to
I'm
shove
hoping
a
that you're not
crispy
taking
piece
the
of-
entire and go up
What
into your
are you
navel
like
cavity,
rolling it?
Yeah,
into your
just
nasal
you roll it
cavity
into
and
a-
shoving this thing in there. And hold on, I'm not done. I'm still twisting and getting it up there.
That's how you test for the Rona too.
I could see some jackass with a
Yeah, and
crispy
then all
piece
of a
of
sudden you're
bacon
sitting there and you're
shoved
like
up his
You're like a
nose.
clown with the scarf, and you're pulling this thing out, pulling this thing out.
It's all bad. Don't put bacon in your
That
nose.
is
Don't
awesome.
Put the bacon on your breakfast.
Use a tampon.
This
instead.
is according to somebody at the Detroit Medical Center.
Well, Detroit Medical Center
They
needs to
tested their
stop.
bacon hypothesis on a girl who had Glasman
Yep.
thrombocytopenia,
God bless you.
a rare hereditary disease that causes prolonged bleeding. After sticking a piece of cured pork inside the girl's bloody nose, the bleeding stopped immediately.
So
that's an interesting.
I
comment.
wonder if it has something to do with the proteins in it. Same with the bruising. That's why they put meat on your face for bruising, because there's something in the proteins in the meat juice. I don't know why you would want to put a piece of bacon or a piece of raw meat up your nose, but it might work.
There may be some
It might work if
scientific
you're like
reason for that.
if you're chronically bleeding all the time.
So, according to the study, they said that they speculate that the high risk of acquiring parasitic and bacterial complications from stuffing one nose with cured pork might not be a good idea.
Well, yeah, because you have pork roundworm, which is super big, which is why they always tell you to cook your pork.
Well, my
So-
nose don't bleed anymore, but I got a tape.
But going back to going
A
back to
roundworm,
Going back to Dot's point,
roundworm.
maybe just if you're having a lot of nosebleeds, you might want to just eat more meat. Maybe more.
And
I'm good with that.
That's what Dot
That's
just
what
said.
Dot
Yeah.
said.
I'm good
So,
with that. Eat more
You
meat.
are,
Carnivore
not
diet.
you're not listening to
Eat
what I
your
said.
bacon.
I said it as Dot says.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that part.
Apparently,
I
you're
was too
not
busy
listening
laughing.
to me.
Eat
I
more
was-
meat.
I was in the midst of
I
laughing.
100%
Granted,
support.
I do have
eat
another
more
story.
meat.
Just a side note.
Yeah.
Hey,
Another great story.
I think something you just said is very key to what I think the whole Patriot Act and what everything with 9/11 has to do with is.
Okay.
You said it makes you feel safe, and I think that's what this entire thing is about. Is that they were able to orchestrate something that made the American people feel endangered, and the government stepped in and they brought in the feeling of security. And if you read through that list of stuff, almost everything on there is taking away rights and stripping rights away from the American citizen. It's not here to protect us; it's here to take stuff away from us.
Yep.
Right.
as it's always been, but we've been giving up our rights for years.
Oh yeah, happily because
Because
in the name
it's
of
easier. It's
Yep.
easier for us.
Yeah.
It's better for security.
Yep.
You're telling me you can go through my bag and I can get on the plane faster? Absolutely. Here, see whatever you want.
I knew there was a reason they had you on
Well,
the show tonight.
I know I've been trying
Yeah,
so
and-
hard to be good, but
Hold on,
And
Eric said something to say.
I definitely agree with that, Shane. And I think it kind of goes back to the thing we were talking about earlier about like with the suits, right? Like when you look at it on paper, like you could say like, okay, yeah, like I think these things are going to make us secure, right? And you get like when you establish this whole system or whatever, you know, there's people who join this organization with the intent like, yeah, I'm going to make things safer, right? But then it's just like with any job, you do it for like long enough or you do it and you have a couple bad days, and you just get jaded, right? And then it just becomes this giant bureaucracy, really. And then the suits, they see what kind of power they get, and then it becomes this thing that they can't let go of, or that hey, what else can I do? And I think I definitely agree with that, Shane.
Now you're describing postal workers. They're all grumpy and sit behind the desk. I've been doing this for 37 years. I'm going to go as slow as possible.
Yeah.
Right.
Newman.
They're going to lose all my mail now.
You already live out in the middle of nowhere. Your mailman's just going to be like this.
I hate to say it. They can't find my house, so I'm safe.
You're good. They can't get past the vicious attack goats you have trained.
But okay.
Mark my words. I feel like Bongino right now. November 12th, 2021, 7:37 Arizona time.
In 53 seconds.
They are touting. All of a sudden, you see Buttigieg is out there all the time now. He is going to be the next candidate for the Democratic Party.
You see
boy.
who?
Buttigieg.
A president?
Yes,
Who?
he's the best option. It sure is.
Buddha Judge?
Buttigieg.
If he's an option, they're really in trouble.
That's their best option.
What the
He's their
fuck is a
best
Buddha
play.
Judge?
What's his name?
His name is Buddha Judge.
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 Buttigieg. You honestly don't hear about this?
She doesn't watch.
I don't watch
she
TV
pay attention
at all.
We're on a show that talks about it, but she never.
But the thing
Isn't it better though to see my reaction?
Mayor Pete. Mayor Pete is the transportation secretary that took 3 months off for maternity leave.
Yeah.
Did they have a intervention too?
No.
Oh.
The Rome is burning, but
But I mean, if they're doing something like that, if
You
if-
can't.
if they're desperate
So
enough-
she took 3 months off to have her baby.
no.
He
He's the dad.
He took.
He took 3 months.
What, he
off.
push a.
We're not even going to tell her the other part.
No,
Don't
even tell
go
her
there.
the other part.
Don't go there.
It has nothing to do with it. The fact is that he did not give birth, so he took 3 months off to bond with the baby. Not
Are you going to tell me that he's a wiener sucker and his wife was a man too?
Well, I mean,
You're getting way
we just
off.
got back on the channel.
Sorry.
All right, we just lost another another platform.
There goes YouTube.
Anyway, getting back to what
But so
All
when
we
you
knew
say
is
it-
people were dying in front of us. Like, that's all we knew. We didn't know why. We didn't know what was going on. We didn't know anything. And we're just winging it.
I will drink.
there are
Really,
times
Dan?
when I wish Dan was sitting like right here between Wendy and I, and this is one of those times.
Are you okay?
That would be. Have you read the screen?
We've lost Keith. Oh no, I didn't know that.
I will drink.
I didn't know when I didn't know that he messed his
wish
pants.
Dan was here.
I mean,
This
that was
would
when he
be-
shit in front of the Pope, right?
Oh my God! Yes.
So this is my question.
Oh, you have a question. Here we go.
I do.
All right,
So,
and this is where
like-
Christine, put your kids to bed now.
Yeah, it's probably inappropriate. So, like, did he have a diaper on, or did he literally shit his underwear? Like, that's my question.
I think it's kind of unclear.
Because if he shit,
Cloudy at the
if he
moment.
shit his underwear,
Does it
don't
matter?
you? Yes.
It was just a
Yes.
shitty
Because-
situation.
There's been a couple of times if he's in diapers, which he probably should be. This is a serious conversation, you
This
two.
is yeah.
You're not allowed in the studio anymore.
Can I have more, bartender?
Would you like the
No, the Corbell. Yes, I want the cheap stuff.
So, because if he shits in a diaper, it's not going to fall out. It's contained.
It's quarantine.
It's quarantined. But if he shits in his underwear, it's going to fall out. So how did he walk around the Pope's, wherever the Pope stayed, when he just snorted? Where, like, how do you walk around with little shit pebbles in your underwear? Because it's not going to hold it in. It's not tight.
I doubt they were pebbles.
Well, if it was liquid even, then it's all down as, like, the Pope would have been like, sir, you need to leave. He didn't kick him out, did he?
Not that we know of.
Okay.
You two okay?
I don't think so.
So Keith, what is your biggest story of the year?
So, because if he's wearing diapers, I truly think we've caught him shitting on camera more than once.
Oh my
Because he gets that look like a 2-year-old gets, like he concentrates really hard. I've watched it a couple of times. I told you on a video we were watching, I said he's shitting right when he's standing like this. He was shitting right there.
And have you noticed that sometimes he is an hour late for a press conference?
No.
Oh yeah, there are times where he is as much as an hour late for a press conference. That might be one of the reasons.
Oh crap!
Hey, yeah, okay, guys. Sharon, I am with you.
Those are terrible.
We all hate shit pebbles.
But like,
so.
Are you saying that as long as they have a green card, they should be able to vote without a valid state ID? Lindsay, that's a green card, should be okay to vote. I just heard the last bit of the conversation.
yes and no. So can you get a state ID with a green card? I don't know anything
Yeah, you
about
can
that.
still get a driver's license.
Yes. So why, if
and you have to have one.
if you are, so if you are a green card citizen and you're here or on a work visa for 5 years or whatever that is, and you're working and you're paying taxes and you're putting into your community, why would you not be able to vote? Why not? You're putting into that community. Why would you not be able to say that your tax dollars that you're paying are able to go to this school or to that school or to this?
Because they're
Whatever.
not
Do the
you-
extra step by becoming the citizen
Right.
so that
It's
you can.
hard.
So what?
It's hard.
all right.
No.
Wow.
It
It's
is-
hard. It takes
listen
5
to
years,
me.
10 years. I understand. I
And
know
it's
people
a
have gone
shit
through
ton
it.
of money.
But the bottom line is our country.
Wow.
Bring it down. Bring it down.
He's passionate.
No,
He's
I'm passionate
passionate
about
about
it
it.
because
Bring it
exactly
down a
what
notch.
my dad says right here. You start opening up the door. If you're here, why are we taking
Oh,
the
I'm
illegal?
not
saying-
Hold on. Why are we taking the illegal out of illegal?
Wow.
What?
We have taken the illegal out of illegal. You've broken the law if you're here illegally. Now your case.
Illegally is 100%
Okay, that's a
different.
whole
You want to be
story.
here
Let me
legally,
finish.
that's
Let me
fine.
finish.
That has nothing to do with what I'm talking
The
about.
right to vote in this country. You
Do
are
we
a
need to
U.S.
separate you
citizen.
two?
No, I'm making a point. Should this be my rant? It's not my rant. I have a different rant for tonight.
Are you sure? Because I think this might be it.
No, the right to vote in America is based on you being a U.S. citizen.
Okay.
Period. There's no gray line.
Right.
If you
It's
want to
black and
become a
white.
I love you too,
citizen,
Wendy.
you become a citizen.
Yes, I am telling you from somebody who went through it with a family member, it is fucking ridiculous.
Okay.
So hold on. Let me finish.
That's only fair.
So,
Are we gonna have to separate you two?
no.
That's it.
So
I'm waiting.
until
over
the
here.
US gets its head out of its ass and makes this actually doable and manageable for somebody who comes from a different culture to be able, no, don't shake your head, to be able to get into the US on a legitimate term, I don't think that is correct.
Okay.
Now think about that for a second, and just we're gonna jump into politics, just pure politics for a second.
Okay. Hold on.
Okay. She needs that shot, that little
Because think about it.
little extra something.
They can come up with Build Back Better. They can come up with voter rights. They can come up with everything. They've been mouthpiecing immigration reform for a decade, and they can't come up with that.
I don't know what that means.
To make it easier for someone to become a
No,
citizen.
because-
to all aspects, from the dreamers that were brought over as children
Yeah.
Mhm.
illegally,
The DACA.
and how do they get those to become citizens?
Yeah.
And
Who've
then
been
how-
here
and then
literally
how
their
to-
whole
how
life
to
anyways.
Streamline and make a better system, including vetting. Both sides.
Mhm.
Make it an easier, better, more streamlined system, but also include vetting of those that want to become citizens.
Yeah.
They've been talking about that for over a decade.
Because you can't remove your
3
head out of your
presidents,
ass.
4
And
presidents.
that's not something they're concerned with, because if I still play the game, I can still have you vote even when you're not a citizen.
Nobody agrees with you.
You wanna know what
Angela
Wendy-
says? No, Angela says.
I want to
no.
know if Angela.
Angela!
Yes, I was just gonna say I want to know if Angela agrees.
My dad says nope,
Shh, nobody listens to you.
and Wendy says nope. And
No, because it is okay. I am
It's
going to
got to
tell
be
you.
black and white. It can't.
No, it
because
is-
when you start
it
going
is
into a
too
gray area,
hard. It is
Okay.
too hard
but you
to
want to know
get your
something?
citizenship. It is bullshit that you don't need to know as a citizen.
then we need to change that.
Right,
But the
right,
law for
right.
the
No,
voting for
If you make it easier, I 100% would not make you feel as if you have a green card, you need to be able to do it.
Isn't this
that's
the
because
premise
Because the
you wanted
people
the
who
show to
have a
be?
green card can't get their citizenship because it is so much bullshit. Nobody knows this.
You
It
know-
is the stupidest shit in the world that has nothing to do with real life.
But you know what? I have the utmost respect for anybody who goes through the procedure
Absolutely, and
Right.
does it
and
on their
goes
own.
through all the
Right.
steps
It's
to
so
become a
hard.
U.S. citizen.
It's
so what
so
about
hard.
so what about the hundreds of millions that have
Already
gone through
done
and
it.
made it done?
I 100% bow down to them because
so now does everybody
I can't
else?
make it.
Because this is the argument that
I can't make it.
legal immigrants have said.
We've had
So
to do
why
that.
why does everybody else
Right.
get to cut in line?
Exactly. And I get that, but that's why it needs to change. You're
Yes,
gonna have
it
one
needs to be.
you're gonna have one generation of people pissed off because they had to do it the hard way, as opposed to the new people have to do it the new way. But it is so ridiculous. My medical book is this thick. It's thicker.
But the
But you
point,
pass
can't
that
change.
test.
But you can't change the voting laws.
exactly.
No.
You're
Based
you're
on
looking
that.
at
You
the
need-
wrong topic that needs to be changed or
So-
looked at.
So
then.
my issue
Absolutely.
is you want to make every citizen to be a voter. I agree with that. That's fine. But you need to make that citizen test easier so
That's
that the
your
people
point,
who
right.
have a green card, who are on that edge, who would love to become a citizen, but can't pass that test, that still doesn't change the fact that they've been paying taxes, that they've been abiding by our rules and our laws and everything. That doesn't change that.
So then basically
Like
what you're
those
saying
people
is
still, to my respect, you are a citizen.
so becoming a doctor is way hard,
Fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yep.
right? So they should, because of that, and we are such
Should
a
we make it
shortage,
easier?
we should make it easier.
Fuck yeah, they should.
And they
Because
should make being a pilot
99% of my nurse practitioners that I know are smarter than doctors.
but they
Because as you're a doctor, you have to specify in one thing to pass that test, and that is your only job, is to pass that test.
wasn't this a commercial a couple years ago about
Maybe.
that
I don't know.
commercial, the whatever the commercial was, whew, yeah, just pass it
It
finally.
is hard, Dad, and I studied it and I couldn't fucking pass it. Okay?
But here's the thing: to
But do
win,
you want your pilot that had that to fly your plane that had the test lowered so that way you
No.
can pass?
You're right.
If it still permits him to do the job and have the qualities to do the job, absolutely, that's
But he
fine.
So you're saying that
But
there
if you're
should be a
lowering
minimum.
the quality, the
You're not lowering the qualities.
Oh, now Bios
I'm
the Bush
saying-
getting mad.
now
you made him mad.
Oh,
Yeah, you
all
made
right,
him
I'm
mad.
dial
not
it back,
saying-
Dan.
I'm not saying take away from the main qualities of the test. I'm not saying that. Like, if you're a doctor, you still need to know how to read blood pressure. You still need to know what these diseases are. That's fine. You don't need to know the specificities of 50 different diseases that we haven't seen in 30 years. That you don't need to know.
yeah,
That
but if
is a-
you run across
That is,
So is
it,
that
your-
is a specialist later.
So
That's not what a general family practitioner needs to know.
but
So
if
again,
they're
going back to-
seeing, they're the ones that are seeing. I know we're getting off topic,
Yeah, I
but
know.
if they're
Story
the
of our
ones
life.
that they're the ones that are going to see that, it's just
But
like
they're
a
not, though.
dentist.
If it's 1 in a million and it was 30 years ago, they're not going to see that.
Yeah, but
So-
if they
And
run
if they do, they're not going to be able to send it to anybody.
So going back
Because
to
they
Keith's
won't know.
question,
They're not going to be able, exactly. They're not going to be able to have any research on it. They're not going to be able to have anything on that because it's something we haven't seen.
It's just
So
like
is-
dentists. They are now trained to spot cancer in mouths.
in
Yeah, if
Zoom,
there's a-
I would
if
have
there's
a
a
place to put a
boob.
hand up, but I don't have a.
Excuse me. Hello.
I have a question.
Okay,
Hold on,
time
hold on.
out.
So your problem is more immigration reform, not
Not the
The
voting law.
not the becoming a citizen.
My issue is becoming a citizen.
Well, or the voting. I guess you're.
the voting.
Yeah, Wendy's
the
right.
voting law.
So
Yeah.
your problem is not necessarily the voting laws; it is the immigration.
No, not
policies.
necessarily.
Right.
No, my issue is that it takes so much to become a citizen that these people who are on green cards for so many years, who essentially have been a citizen for the last 10 years because they can't pass that test, 100% need to be
I'm
able.
I'm going to break your heart, and I'm going to say, unfortunately, you are not going to be voted on to
Probably not.
replace Kristen Sinema in the Senate.
I don't like that hooker, so that's
right
okay.
now, decided I'm going to cave to social pressure, and I'm going to.
You gonna wear your diaper?
I'm gonna wear I'm gonna put the diapers on, and I'm gonna put the mask on, and I'm gonna get the vaccine, and I'm gonna
You can't even do it.
I know, right?
and I'm gonna get the booster shot, and I'm gonna and just and I'm getting the booster shot.
The booter dot at the boot. The booster.
And I'm getting the other booster shot.
He's gonna hurt himself.
Or me. It's gonna.
I know. You
one's
better
gonna
watch
snap
out.
in my
Look, you already
direction.
lost one. I doubt.
There's 30 or 31, something like that.
Oh man,
That's funny.
All right, let's talk Joe Rogan, shall we, for a minute?
Yes.
Oh, are we ready
Yes.
for a Keith's rant?
I gotta put it. Well, it's gonna be my COVID update, my rant. I like this picture, so I have to put it up. I think it's kind of
Okay.
funny. Keith's COVID update.
What the fuck are you doing in the backyard?
He was rototilling.
Obviously. Put that shit back up.
He was rototilling
God.
with a mask on.
When was that picture?
Today, I had to come up with a
It
good
was
picture.
not because the flowers are the sheets are taken down.
The sheets are down because it's been windy for the last day and a half.
I was going to
That
say,
was
how long
literally
ago
today.
did you take this picture? How long have you been preparing for that? You look like what's his name's son all fucking tweaked out. That's what you look like. That's
Hunter
what I.
Biden.
Hunter?
That's what I
That
thought
looked
that
nothing like
picture
Hunter
was. You
Biden.
do so.
That's an insult
From
to
here,
Hunter.
I was like, why does he have him on there?
That's I can't believe you're
All
insulting
tweaked
Hunter.
out. And, like,
That's
what do
funny.
you do? And a diaper on your face?
He was rototilling.
You're welcome.
You suck.
You should have known better. Why do you think mine's sitting on the table?
Right? Exactly.
You're welcome, y'all.
To catch full episodes, watch Coffee Table Chronicles, now streaming on Rumble and YouTube.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. The federal government has suspended all commercial flight mask mandates. You may now remove your masks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. The CTC recommends that the federal government reinstate the mask mandate until April 1st. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. The federal government has suspended all commercial flight mask mandates. You may now remove your masks. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. The CDC recommends the federal government extend mask mandates on commercial flights until April 18th. So sorry for the news.
Thank you, Mr. President, for giving me the floor. I'll make this brief. In your little over a year in the presidency, you have managed to cause a 40-year high inflation. We now have gas prices over $7 a gallon. We have Americans still left in Afghanistan. Russia's invaded Ukraine. There's a war going on the brink of World War III. We have out-of-control spending within our government. We have the worst border crisis ever, not to mention the entire COVID debacle over the last 2 years. We're an embarrassment. We're an embarrassment to the rest of the world. And quite frankly, I don't know how 80 million people ever supported you. Or did they really? All I can say is let's go, Brandon.
Thank you, Boris, and I want to thank that fellow down under.
Yes, thank you, Mr. President. According to a report released Monday by the U.S. Bureau of Labor, the Consumer Price Index rose another 1.2%, bringing inflation to a staggering 8.5%. To what do you attribute this increase?
It's Vladimir Putin.
Mr. President, food has risen almost 10%, gas another 32%. Consumer goods in general have increased 8.5%. What's causing all these increases?
Make no mistake, the current spike in gas prices is largely the fault of Vladimir Putin.
Mr. President, on behalf of myself and all Americans, I would ask the question, how do you intend to solve this issue in the coming months?
COVID outbreak.
Breaking news. Mask mandates are now lifted for all airlines. Not everybody's happy about the news. On a routine flight from Phoenix to LA, there was a lot of celebration just seconds after the announcement was made, which was quickly interrupted by a member of the DOJ. Take a look.
A great nation, because we're good people. Jill and I bring you this message from deep in our nation's soul. In America, evil will not win, I promise you. Hate will not prevail. And white supremacy will not have the last word. For the evil did come to Buffalo. It's come to all too many places. Manifesting gunmen who massacred innocent people in the name of hateful and perverse ideology, rooted in fear and racism. It's taken so much. 10 lives cut short in a grocery store. Three other wounded by a hate-filled individual who had driven 200 miles from Binghamton in that range to carry out a murderous, racist rampage that he would live stream to the world. What happened here is simple and straightforward. Terrorism. Terrorism. Domestic terrorism. Violence inflicted in the service of hate and the vicious thirst for power that defines one group of people being inherently inferior to any other group. A hate that through the media and politics, the internet, has radicalized, angry, alienated, lost, and isolated individuals into falsely believing that they will be replaced, that's the word, replaced, by the other, by people who don't look like them, and who are therefore in a perverse ideology that they possess and being fed lesser beings. I and all of you reject the lie. I call on all Americans to reject the lie. And I condemn those who spread the lie for power, political gain, and for profit. That's what it is.
Are you kidding me? The government does this shit all the time. They spread lies for power, for money. What a hypocrite. This guy's an idiot.
Jeez. Oh.
Wow, it's not scary.
What do you mean?
It's not scary.
Come on, I was on a business call today and you texted me something and I was like,
Keith.
oh, watch out for Keith. And it's like, oh,
Keith.
I was like, that's,
wow.
and they're like, what's that? I said, it's, you know, the text message from Davidson.
You have to sit and wait.
I have to flip our screens real quick. Hang on.
Okay.
Because we're not looking in the
We're
right
not in the right
direction.
spot.
There we go. Now we're better.
Oh, that would have been awesome. Looking off screen.
Are we usually?
Why are you not in favor?
For Keith.
I don't know why that makes me laugh.
It does.
Are we on the wrong side? We are. We're on the wrong side again. Damn it. Why does it always do that?
Leave it here.
What are you doing?
Why is it gonna? Why can't it be like that?
It's gonna.
I mean, if I look, oh yeah,
Yeah. Because we're looking at each other, we're looking away from each
What's
other.
the problem? What's the problem? What could possibly be the problem?
What's even better is, I don't know, John. What is the problem?
That means either I'm Dolph or Vincent.
Well, you know, I was just sitting here thinking, we should like reenact it instead of playing that. We should reenact it as it
there
comes
you
on,
go.
right?
Can I be the bunny?
You can't be the bunny.
Yeah.
That would be funny though, wouldn't it?
I have sound effects now.
Wow.
I know.
So
right?
John's found a new toy.
Yes, he has.
We're not in the right spot.
I know we're not. I was just looking. Going, like, did you see me looking? I'm like, John's not that way.
He's like, "Hi, John. How are you?"
Oh my God.
Why are we not in the right
Here,
spot?
Lindsay, give me that cup.
It's been one of those weeks.
Hold on.
I just can't.
If there was only some way to like magically get it over there.
Yeah, right.
That would be funny if it appeared in the other screen.
Yes,
That would
it
be funny as
would.
hell. All right, let's switch. I don't know why it does it all the time.
There we go.
That's better. Are we off to the races? What app did you download that you're playing
I don't know.
with now?
Some stupid app. I just said I need sound effects.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
And Boris, that was awesome. So what everybody missed out there in coffee.
We're on
Table
the wrong
Chronicle Land
side.
was the fact.
Oh, we are.
Was the fact that
Thank you.
after the intro played.
So this is a visual quiz.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh shit. Okay.
So this is how well do you know your emojis?
Nice.
Okay.
Interesting.
I don't.
This will be interesting.
What is this emoji?
Well,
It's a
What does
schmuck.
it stand for? And we're talking about the street version. What does it mean to the kids? So
oh, you mean like the eggplant
Ooh.
emoji?
so is this
Okay.
fraud or foolish? Undercover, this place is a circus, or too much makeup?
You got Morse code going on?
I got a
I
D,
know.
I got an A. Wendy's phoning a friend.
What was that sound?
What do we
That
got?
was her text message.
Yeah, I didn't turn.
I want to know what the audience thinks.
I was like-
Christine says D.
Josh says
This is
A. I'm gonna go with A then.
Angel
Come on,
says
baby.
I'm
clown.
gonna say C.
Josh, you better be right.
We got a B.
We have fraud or foolish.
Nice.
Woohoo! Good job, Josh.
Hey, I put
All
up
right, number 2. I drive a panty dropper truck. Plenty of spare tires, garbage, or shapely butt.
What the
Ooh.
hell?
Oh my God.
Nope.
I had no idea.
That is not a panty dropper truck, but hey.
I'm gonna go with A or D. I get two options right now.
A and the D. No, you got to pick one.
Christine's going with me on this
Yes,
one.
it's
She's
C,
going
Garp.
with C.
I'm gonna go with A just because I like it.
Come on, where are my supporters? Where's my C's? Thanks, Christine.
C.
Come on, kids.
Got a C?
I got a C.
Oh,
Oh, he
We got
says
a
D. I'm
D.
switching.
You
C.
can't switch.
I can so switch.
Oh, you're kidding.
C.
All right.
no. All right, the hat means lie,
Jesus.
cold, bald, or player.
I'm gonna say
Oh,
D.
definitely player. I'm going with player on that.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
go
know.
with
I
player.
don't, dude,
Oh,
you think I know emojis?
Lindsay's thinking about it.
Although you know, C bald. I'm gonna go with C bald. I'm gonna go with C.
It looks like a duck, but
She's got an A. No, it's a hat. It's a cap.
I know it's a
It looks
cap,
like a
but
duck
it's
bill.
like it's got two eyes.
Well, I got a D and 2 A's.
C.
Yeah.
Lie.
Yes.
Yes.
Woo! No idea.
What does that mean? Lie?
Hey,
way
I don't
too
look these up.
ridiculous.
I
get
just
that.
look them up.
I get that.
All right, the
A
ghost
ghosty.
means scared, ghosted, feet not touching the ground, or dead.
I'll go with scared. Well, you know what?
Ghosted.
I'm sticking with A, but I think it might be B because now I'm thinking of youngsters' terms.
Yeah, I know it's going to be like dead.
And I forgot to number these.
He's got he's got his tongue out. I don't know if
He
it
does.
represents dead, but I hope not.
Ghosted.
Yeah, I'm thinking B, but I'm just gonna keep A up there.
Christine's got a B. Isaiah's got a B.
I mean, the
Joshua's
things
got a
we think
B.
makes sense, they don't.
Right.
So it is ghosted.
Oh, it is.
That is
Okay.
ghosted.
All right.
Because he seems way too
All
excited about that. That's the booty one.
That's the booty one. Should we
All
just
up in the
skip this
booty.
one all the because Lindsay knows these.
That's
I
the
do.
Is a peach kiss, green hair, or a butt?
You going
Booty
butt?
boot.
All right, let's go butt.
Yeah,
We're going
yeah.
butt on
Booty
this.
boots. Mm-hmm.
Oh, Ken's got a B. Oh, that's for number 4.
That's for the last one.
That's for the
Christine
last.
Somebody
saying
didn't
D.
put numbers on it. John.
John.
I know. Hey, let's have
He's
so
out
much
of
fun,
he's out of his
finding
element. You know.
him up.
What?
Right.
Because he had to download an app this week?
Yes.
Okay.
Isaiah says D.
I'm going booty boot. Booty boots.
Yep.
But
Booty
there you go.
boots.
All right.
Okay.
all right, this one
Isaiah, not to be
This is a new one on me.
confused with my boosie.
I don't even know what the eyes and the lips are. Would
Right.
you really call that emoji?
It's
But it
terrifying.
is no idea. Big eyes. What is what it is, or speechless? And Keith's sigh says it all.
Yeah, right?
I'm going with A because I have no idea.
I was
So,
thinking the same thing, Keith. No idea. I have no
That's
idea.
terrifying.
That's terrifying.
Interesting.
yeah. This is,
Okay.
Christine says C. Isaiah says D.
it says 90210. I like that.
902.
That's funny.
All right, we ready for the answer?
Yep.
Let's do it. Put it up.
Do
Good
it.
to us.
It is what it is.
Oh, that's one of my favorite sayings.
There you go.
Right? I don't get that from
Now I
that at
know
all.
I can do it.
Nope.
Emojis.
Oh, look.
It's a
What does
brain.
brain mean?
It's either the brain or
Mark
cotton
Lewis
candy.
is in my head or oral.
You know what? I'm gonna
not
go.
not the vision I'm going to get for D, but hey.
I know.
Is it too easy?
Is it too easy? No.
Nope.
Because none of this makes sense. So
No,
None of this
Not
makes
at
sense
all.
to me. This is how the kids are talking nowadays.
and
you
they
know,
do. They use the emojis. I mean,
I'm glad I'm not a kid.
This is why Angela needs to pay attention.
right?
This is literally why we can't get our groceries bagged because their children are looking at this.
Exactly.
But
Please
Angela
learn to
knows most of
communicate.
these. All right, let me know when I can reveal it.
Not yet.
It was damn.
You notice how Dad's not even playing this game.
I noticed
Nope.
that.
he's
Oh,
like,
the kids are not
I'm
agreeing.
now.
The family is not agreeing.
wow.
Hmm. Angela's
Oh.
moved on to 8. We're not even on 8 yet. Angela, come on.
Oral.
Yes.
What
Don't ask me.
the
Look
hell
it
is
up.
that
You don't
shit?
believe me.
Come on,
Give
think
me the
about
peach
one
and
time
the
it's
brain.
I'm referencing these between
Done.
3 different sources. So,
So where's the
Wow.
eggplant? Well, at least we know that one.
all right.
The peach
I don't
and the
even
brain.
know the spaghetti. What is the spaghetti plate?
Where do
mean?
you find these
It took me a long-
emojis?
It took me a long time to figure out what the spaghetti, what that even was.
I want a spaghetti emoji.
Yeah.
How do you find those?
It's not iPhone.
Nudes, experiment, chemistry, or pizza face?
I'm just sticking with D.
What the hell's a nude?
I'm gonna go with nudes.
Nudes.
Okay, yeah.
Like nude pictures? N-U-D-E?
Yeah.
Or nude,
Trying to play
like,
it off, Keith.
Right?
or is it like a
Exactly.
noob, like a newbie?
That'd be noob.
No, it was any.
I don't know. This
like
makes no.
N-U-T-E.
This makes no.
Chemistry, really?
It makes no flipping sense
That's
to
what
me to
you're gonna
begin
come
with.
up with?
Brain did not translate to oral for me.
Yeah, right?
I'm just
so I'm
maybe-
going way out there.
Maybe you're on the wrong wavelength.
Maybe.
I'll go
All right,
with
I get a bunch of A's.
Yeah.
Nudes.
Really, guys?
All right.
So if I send you a pizza, if I send you spaghetti, you're gonna send me nudes.
Right.
No, nudes.
Oh, okay.
So
like NUDE or what's NOODS?
I have no idea.
That's
I
actually
said
was
that.
the street way of putting NUDE.
Is it really?
Yes.
It's not
How
any.
did- how does this
Hold on.
plate
Go
of
back.
spaghetti even relate to
Go
that?
back. I'm not even worried about that. NUDE is actually shorter than NOODS. Really, kids? Really?
But how does a plate of spaghetti and meatballs freaking relate? It doesn't. We gotta stop eating.
Because I want to see your noodle and balls, baby.
Can I just say we gotta stop eating fucking Tide Pods because this is what happens.
But see, that's the whole thing.
Are these the Tide Pod kids?
They have things that if someone looks at it, it looks innocent, but it's got a different meaning.
Is it any different than when we were sitting there cursing at each other through the pagers? At least we got in trouble when we were cursing at each other through the pagers. Because your mama could grab it and be like, who sent this?
Yeah, I was going to say, who had a pager as a kid?
Next question. Next question, please.
I didn't. Those were before me.
The leaf means spice, weed, hippie, or bland.
See, I'll go with weed because that kind of makes sense. That's the one that kind of makes sense, even though it's probably freaking.
It's probably spice,
bland, or
Ready?
hippie. Yeah.
I'm going to say hippie. See,
hippie.
You going hippie with that? Oh, because there is kind of a peace symbol in the middle, huh? The veins of the leaves kind of make a peace symbol.
Okay.
I got a couple B's showing up on the chat.
No, it's going to be B. Totally smoking weed.
Angela goes, now I know. See, for Angela, this is a PSA.
Right,
Yeah.
Exactly. Dun, dun, dun.
She's going to be checking all the kids' phones.
Yeah.
All
What's that brain doing on there?
There better not be no brains and no spaghetti plates.
Right.
Kind of crap is this?
I don't even know what you want to call it.
Millennial mentalist. I
it's like an
that
angel and then almost like the
magic.
A star Tweedle thing?
These are not on iPhone
Girly
or
man, an
Samsung.
angel, a hippie, or mean-spirited.
Oh, that's a girly man.
I'm going to agree with you, Lindsay, because I kind of like that term.
Is it really spelled like that?
It's really not. But
Yeah, I'm going to say a girly
I
man.
like that term.
Yeah.
I like that term.
what movie was that? Wasn't an Adam Sandler movie? Girly Man. I can't remember what movie that was. It was funny.
And the fact that it's spelled that way, so I mean,
Right.
Yeah, what is with that?
It's kinda
Is
like-
that what's his name who's running for whatever?
That's-
Is that how he spells it?
That's Girly.
Hold on. Hold on.
Girly.
Put my pinky up. Hold on.
I like that, Angela.
Yeah,
My
put your
kids are
pinky up.
busted.
I can't put my pinky up.
Angela, make sure you go back and watch this over and over so you got these all memorized.
Mhm, and tell me which kids, because I'm going to get them.
I'm going to go back and watch this and relive this nightmare.
I don't
All
want
right,
to relive this.
you
one.
ready?
Yeah.
These kids can't spell girly.
As far as I know, everybody is wrong.
Oh.
Spirited.
Mean
Where did you?
spirited.
Hey, did you just make that shit up to spell girly?
No.
Yeah, I think you did,
Like I
right?
said, I went through 3 different references to get this.
Is that really how they're spelling girly?
I didn't know liberals had their own set of emojis.
What's
All right,
that's
so we
what's
got
his
the-
name
we
that
got
took?
the chili
Thank
pepper,
you. That's how you
the
spell girly,
ranch,
Ken.
Mexican food, salsa, or risque.
Oh no,
I'm going risque. Yeah, totally risque on that.
Yeah.
looks like a wiener.
If the brain is oral, this is totally risque.
How is it not?
The
I
brain,
don't know.
the brain is really throwing you off.
It's
Mhm.
just
I feel sorry for
retarded.
people with kids. I mean, you have to to be able to decipher what your kids are saying. You got to look all,
All right,
this
we're
stuff
ready.
up.
We're ready to get the answer.
Yeah.
Beat the crap out of them.
Like Lindsay said, that's why.
Right. You got that right.
Like Lindsay said, that's why we can't get our groceries freaking back.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
This is totally. Yeah.
That's a penis.
Hungry penis or corn?
That's my penis.
I thought
That what did you say?
I'm going. She said, "That's my penis."
That's my
It's
penis.
supposed to be that.
Haven't you seen that video?
I'm going porn because corn and porn, you know. Right?
That's my penis.
Starchy shirt.
Dan, go check on Catherine. She might have passed out.
You've seen that video, right?
Yeah. The TSA guy.
The TSA guy, where he's patting the guy down and he's like, "What is this?"
What
and
is this?
All,
He goes,
that's my penis.
That's my penis.
And he's like, "That's your penis."
Yeah, TSA.
Super calm. It's hilarious.
All right.
That's your penis.
Boy!
Oh.
See, I used twisted logic.
That's my penis.
I used twisted logic, and it looks like a freaking umbrella on an eggplant.
That's my penis. Hold on, I got to change numbers.
Yeah, this is B.
Is that
change letters?
Gonna go B.
You know what? I'm going to say A just for the hell of it because it'd be funny as shit if it was just an eggplant. Wouldn't it?
It could be condom though too.
Is.
Oh.
Wow, we're getting the dogs all riled up.
Oh.
That's
all right. Obviously,
penis.
everybody knows this. This is a penis.
Yes.
What are the cherries?
Oh, that's titties.
Jesus.
Which one's titties?
Breast, tentacles.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, cherries.
Oh, I don't know.
Uh-huh. See?
The old twig and berries.
Yeah.
I got a B up for Keith.
But it looks like it's got nipples. I'm gonna go with breastises.
No, you could be right.
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna go with breastises.
Wendy's going A. I got a couple B's in there. I got 3 B's.
Definitely penis.
Ken,
This one's a penis.
Ken, we got to talk to you about, the birds and the bees.
Twig and berries. Keith thinks it is too.
No, I said it was testicles. I didn't say.
All right. So
Go for it.
unfortunately, it was a trick question.
Oh,
It can
Both?
be
Oh,
So we're both
interesting.
right.
Well, with the elective surgeries that happened today, it could be either or.
Could be both.
What does the frog mean?
Oh, don't come on. Let's not demoralize the
Deep
frog.
voice, big eye, swimmer or ugly?
I'm gonna say swimmer
Ooh. Really?
because ugly is just like too obvious.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with ugly.
I'll be different.
Because you kiss the toad to make him pretty.
True. Good point. I like your theory.
You with me? Probably not right.
I like
But I'm gonna go with it right now.
I got a D from Isaiah.
And a whoa.
Everybody else is thinking. Everybody else is thinking.
Everybody else's brains hurt
Christine's
right
got
now.
a D.
Christine's saying D.
It's gonna be like deep voice.
Christine's usually right though. She's a pretty good guess in this
Is
stuff.
Christine
That's
usually
because
right?
she's been hacking the
She-
kids and
she-
stuff for
All right,
years.
we ready for the reveal?
Let's see.
Ugly.
All right. Good job.
We're getting close to the end.
Oh, no, you got
Now you gotta go after avocados.
Now we're going after
We can't
avocado.
even have them. Mexico just took them back.
Hard, basic, shapely, or trendy?
I'm going shapely on this.
There you go, Angela. There's us.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with C too.
We're doing shapely.
Watch, it's gonna be trendy or some crap. Like that.
Some stupid.
All right, we
Hard
got
heart.
Christine's answer. Are we ready?
Let's do it.
Ready?
Basic.
What? Basic.
Look it up.
Oh,
Look
now
it
I'm
up.
pissed. Now I'm pissed.
Isaiah had it right,
See, Isaiah's got
and
it.
that's it.
This one, hold on.
Girlfriend just farted.
Who
Oh.
did?
No.
What?
Oh. Does it smell bad? Of course. Who did that?
Who do you think?
Your dog.
girlfriend.
Well, you're gonna have to unhold your nose here because
Well, I guess. Is that Indiana Jones?
You do not.
I guess this is as good a time as any to ask you, Lindsay Carroll,
Are you serious?
will you marry me?
Yeah. Yay! Yay! Thank you. Love you. You suck. Well, I guess everybody knows now.
So we have.
Okay.
There are 15
Can you
questions.
see my ring?
We'll take a
look at
picture of
that.
it
That is
first.
good. That's a good
It's
picture
pretty.
too. There are. That should be the thumbnail for the crumb.
So I have to hold them up.
But don't let me see
But
him.
you'll rip the top page off.
Okay. And it's on the back of it.
Yeah. So don't let her see it now.
Okay.
So, 15 questions.
I'm gonna screw this up.
Getting harder.
No, you're
getting
not.
harder.
It's all good.
Getting harder in.
In
and
hardness.
Your job is to answer the way Keith would answer.
The way Keith would answer.
Yes.
Okay.
Any other answer than the way
Be Keith.
Any other
Be
way.
Boris.
Be
than the-
Boris.
So the way Keith answered these questions and Wendy wrote them down on the pad of paper if
Is
it
the way they need to go.
matches, it's a plus. If it doesn't match, it's a negative.
Oh boy.
You have to answer the way Keith would answer.
Okay.
Question number 1.
I was very tired when I
Okay,
did this.
let's
by the
go.
way.
Let's hear it.
Where did you two meet?
Online.
And the answer is online.
It was called
That's
Hookers.
one.
Hookers for sale. And he was like, I like that hooker.
I can just fold it back. I don't have to rip
Yeah,
this.
you can fold it
You
back.
can do that whatever
Yeah.
you want.
Okay.
Okay.
Question number 2. Who made the first move?
Ooh.
Dun,
Like
dun,
talking
dun,
to or like just a question?
Who made the first move?
Me? I don't know. Like talking to or like move?
Who made the first move?
What made it legitimate?
Keith did not have an opportunity to ask follow-up questions.
dun.
How would Keith answer? Who made the first move?
Me.
The answer is Keith.
When? Where?
Well,
Yeah,
do-
explain
move,
this.
move?
So you know why I say that, because you always say it's my fault.
It is your fault. It is. It's Keith's fault. This whole thing is his fault. Yeah.
Right?
That's
You
why I'm like
forgot about
first.
that.
You said
Like
because I
first-
sent you a happy
Yeah, that is your
face.
fault. That's why I was wondering, like move or like move.
Right.
Like the move.
All right, question number 3. Who said I love you first?
Keith.
Keith's answer is
It's gonna be me.
Sit down. Sit down.
I don't remember. I'm gonna go with
How
Keith
would
because I don't
Keith
remember.
Answer.
I don't remember.
So you're 1 for 2 now,
Oh.
or 1 for 3.
Number
1 for
4.
These do get harder.
Who is the better gift giver?
Keith.
And the answer
Oh,
is
Keith's answer.
Keith's answer.
I'm gonna
Who
go
is-
Keith.
Keith.
I'm still going Keith.
You need more space.
Oh.
No, I give terrible gifts. You give way better gifts.
Oh, see, Wendy is the way better gift giver. All right.
I'm failing.
Question 5.
Are we getting
What?
divorced already?
What is Lindsay's? And this is how Keith would answer. What is Lindsay's favorite vacation you went on together?
Think hard.
Lindsay's favorite vacation we went on together.
How would Keith answer this?
Yes.
California.
California.
You know what?
Did I just make you change your mind?
Yeah, you can't change.
What
your
did you
And the
say?
answer is
Ohio. You were sick the whole time.
He
I
thought
wouldn't,
that.
I wouldn't sit the whole time. But
Well, it's half the
I
time.
thought that was the only vacation, because that wasn't really a vacation for us, California. That we
Kind
made-
of, because we
made
wandered
it.
around for 3 days and ate sushi on the beach.
True, that we
That's
did.
a
that does
vacation,
sound
yeah.
actually kind of
That's
cool.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went for work for 2 days, and we spent the other 2 days there and wandered around on the beach and ate sushi and
That's
like-
true. I thought Ohio, because that was the first time
like vacation, like out
right,
of state.
a
Yeah,
true vacation. Yeah,
like no work.
Even
no.
though I did get deathly sick.
You were
That's I mean
Weekend
that's,
like
jaunts.
hallucinating.
Right.
Thought he was
Yeah.
gonna die. Like,
I mean,
yeah,
you
so
know,
bad.
and I get that because it's sometimes it's just the low key of it.
Yeah.
You know, Wendy and I have been on,
And the
on cruise ships.
getaways.
We've been up to Alaska. We have been, but on the other hand, one of our favorite vacations was we ran away during the COVID lockdown. And
Yeah.
we went to the Gulf Coast and sat on the beach.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
good with that. Like,
Yep.
sat on the beach and ate sushi and watched the boats sit in the house.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was.
Went
it
to
was awesome.
Alcatraz.
We did.
So
Yeah.
much.
All right.
Okay.
Question number 6.
Keith changes his answer,
Okay,
so I
you're-
actually
you're
got that
for
one
five,
right.
So
You
you
did-
gotta,
you did
Wendy
get
is
that one.
keeping track.
gotta pick up the pace here.
All
You're
right.
one for
Question
five.
number 6. Who had the cooler first car?
Oh, definitely me. Definitely me.
Keith's answer
Okay.
is Lindsay.
2 for 6.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Number
go.
7.
He had like a red
Like
zoom
a Vega
thing.
or something.
Yeah.
No, my first
All right.
car
Now,
was
wait a minute.
Jeep
Before you go
Regal.
patting yourself on the back,
Uh-oh.
question 7.
I only got 2 right out of 7. Come on now.
Who is more likely to arrive late?
Oh, we're both earliers.
Oh.
It's gonna be me out of the 2 of us.
And
Out of
the
the 2
answer
of us,
is
it's me.
Lindsay.
Yeah. I grab my shit at the end and run.
That's why. See, I was going to answer. We're both always on time, but if anybody was
If
going to make
anybody's
us
gonna
late,
be late, it's gonna
it
be
would
me.
be you. I tend to wait on you more than you wait.
Yeah, it's true. We're still both early,
This-
but
This one
I
is
gotta
going to
grab my
be,
shit.
now we start stepping into the harder stuff. Number 8. If Lindsay had a superpower, what would it be?
Ooh.
oh,
A
Lindsay
superpower,
doesn't even
imagine
know what
that.
that would be.
Oh, how would Keith answer this question?
To turn everybody into hookers.
I thought of it as she already has a superpower.
To turn everybody into hookers.
Detecting bullshit.
Oh yeah, I like that. That's good. Yeah, I'm good at that. I'm really good at that. I
Number
use that. I
9.
used that a lot this week. That little sensor was up.
What is Keith's worst habit?
Leaving his coffee cups in the house.
And the answer is
Ta-da!
leaving his coffee cups around the house.
With coffee in them. Still.
With coffee in there.
Hey, 4 for
Yep.
9. 4 for 9.
That one I'm good at. That wasn't even hard.
Number 10. What would be Lindsay's last meal?
Tacos.
That's not what I went with.
And that would be tacos.
Okay, we're still 4 for 10.
Oh.
Shrimp over tacos?
I think so. I think you would choose shrimp.
See, if you had said shrimp tacos, you would have been in.
You would have been
Well,
right.
taco could be shrimp.
Oh,
Could
but
be.
it's not could be. This is not a could be game.
It could be.
No, it could not be.
It could be shrimp and shrimp tacos.
Oh, I need a little refill on here, Wen. So
Could be shrimp and tacos.
2 3 fingers is all. That's good. Just want a little sip. This is good champagne.
It really is.
It
No, this is really good.
All right.
It's
Maybe
not
we
too
need to get
dry,
that.
not too sweet.
It's not sweet. It's not bitter. It's not gross. Like,
Yeah,
that's really
it's-
good.
Got a really
Okay.
nice taste.
Number 11.
I only have 4 right.
4 right.
How many questions are there?
15.
15.
I'm never gonna win.
What decade would Lindsay want to live in?
What decade? So like 50s, 60s, 70s.
Yes. 2000s,
2020s.
50s.
20s,
Really?
Really?
50s.
the 50s.
They have
Wow.
That's
fucking
your final
awesome-
answer?
They have awesome cars. Oh, per Keith. Per Keith. Hold on.
Yeah, I was gonna say you. What would his answer be?
What would Keith's answer be?
I don't know.
What are you going to
What
go
would
with?
Keith think that I would say?
Yes. What would he think you would say?
I don't know.
Well, if it makes you feel any better,
50s.
if it makes you feel any better, I had no idea.
Okay,
either.
good.
Okay.
I took a stab at it. I just said the 90s because I know you like the 90s.
90s.
I like the 90s music was good, but that's what I
Right.
grew up in.
Right.
So.
What was that?
That was.
But 50s for sure
It
because
comes up with a stupid.
they have good cars. Is that your
yeah.
commercial?
Yeah, it comes with a commercial every now and then.
Keith loves commercials.
Okay. Number 12.
So you're 4 for 11.
Finish this sentence. I wish Keith would pay as much attention to me as he does his blank.
Podcasting shit.
Okay, there's number 5.
Oh.
And I win.
Number
That should count for 2.
Number 13. No, that might have been too easy.
That That was as easy as the what does he leave around the house?
All right, so
This next one was hard.
This one might be
Damn it.
hard.
This one was hard.
Think is Keith.
It was
Think
hard
is
for me to
Keith.
answer.
Shit.
What is the one thing that Keith? Oh, well, sorry. What is the one thing of Keith's that you would throw away?
Star Wars shit.
Okay, there's number 6.
Did I win?
Oh,
This should be how well do you know your partner?
I've got this.
number 14.
Could I almost
Two.
get?
You don't like my Star Wars stuff?
I could get half
You can.
if I get this one right.
Who owns more shoes?
Oh, me.
Yeah. Okay, now you're at half. 7 out of 14, right?
Here's
We
the
got-
most important one.
Oh yes, this is the tiebreaker.
Good, because I need it.
Who is the better driver?
Okay, better in terms of
What would
who,
Keith?
In
who
my
I would
opinion.
want to drive with, or
Nope.
better
No.
as in
In my
What would
opinion.
Keith
Like,
say?
Who
What would Keith
is
say?
the better driver?
Keith. I am way better at driving. We get there way faster.
On that note, everybody, have a great weekend.
Yes.
We'll see you guys next week. Thank you so much for joining us. Be safe and God bless America.
Bye.
See ya.
Thank you.